The workshop was silent, not because the work was finished, but because no one came anymore. Samuel stood alone, surrounded by the tools he had mastered for decades, and for the first time, none of them could save him. For 30 years, Samuel was the best craftsman in town. His hands could shape wood into art, and his name was a guarantee of quality. People came from all over, seeking his skill, his experience. His workshop was always filled with the scent of fresh-cut lumber and the sounds of creation. He had built a life on this foundation of tradition and hard work, a life that felt as solid as the oak he often worked with. Then, a young man named Leo walked into his life. He was just a boy, really, with wide eyes and an insatiable curiosity. Leo wanted to learn, and Samuel, seeing a spark of his younger self, agreed to teach him. He poured all his knowledge into the apprentice, showing him every secret, every technique he had spent a lifetime perfecting. Leo was a quick study, absorbing everything like a sponge. But as the years passed, Leo started to notice things Samuel didn't. The world outside the workshop was changing. New technologies were emerging, faster and cheaper ways to do the same work. Customers started asking for modern designs, things Samuel dismissed as fads. One day, Leo gently suggested they try a new finishing technique he'd read about online. Samuel's response was firm. "This has worked my whole life," he said, his voice a wall of certainty. "Why change what's perfect?" Leo tried a few more times, suggesting small changes, new tools, even just creating a website to showcase their work. Each time, Samuel refused. He trusted his experience, the reliable path that had served him for so long. He couldn't see that the path was slowly disappearing behind him. Eventually, Leo left. There was no argument, no dramatic farewell, just a quiet departure filled with unspoken sadness. He respected Samuel too much to fight, but he knew he couldn't stay. Samuel continued as he always had, producing flawless work that fewer and fewer people wanted. The phone rang less. The orders dwindled. The silence in the workshop grew louder each year. Meanwhile, Leo struggled. He made mistakes, took on jobs that were too big, and almost gave up more than once. But he learned from every failure. He combined the timeless principles Samuel taught him with modern methods. He built a business that honored the past while embracing the future. Years passed. One crisp afternoon, Samuel found himself standing outside a bustling modern workshop on the other side of town. Leo's workshop. He saw his old apprentice, now a master in his own right, leading a team of young, eager craftsmen. They were using tools Samuel had never seen, creating things he had never imagined. He walked in, not as a teacher, but as a man searching for an answer he hadn't known he was looking for. Leo saw him and smiled, a warm, welcoming smile without a hint of triumph. He walked Samuel through the shop, explaining his process, showing him how he blended the old with the new. Standing there, amidst the hum of new machinery and the familiar smell of sawdust, Samuel finally understood. His experience had been his greatest asset, a fortress that protected his past. But it had also become a prison, cutting him off from the future. He had taught Leo everything he knew about the craft, but Leo had learned a more important lesson on his own: how to adapt, how to grow, and how to let go. The student had outgrown the teacher, not by rejecting his lessons, but by building upon them. And in that moment of quiet realization, Samuel felt a sense of peace he hadn't felt in years. His legacy wasn't just in the work he had done. It was in the student who had learned to build something new. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.